Hi guys.
Hello guys.
Welcome and welcome back. It's your host Erinah TL, the beautiful, the international content creator, village champion. Like the list is endless. The girl who drips glory. Today I'm still with my sister Joan Obadia. You guys, I'm always interested in knowing, having a glimpse into someone's life, and so these stories get to be so interesting. The most interesting stories in my life, the homes where people grow up from. I always want to know the stories that happened in your home, because mine, the list is endless. If I was to tell you all the stories in our home, I can't exhaust them. And another thing, I'm always interested in knowing how people came to the city. Most celebrities in Uganda, most of musicians, if they are to tell you their life stories, how they came to the city, some came on lorries that bring food to the city, because you know most cases big farms are out of the city, so businessmen go outside to bring food to the city. So some of those people came on those lorries, on the lorries that bring cows, like for the city abattoir. Like everyone has their different stories. I, for one, the official grand entry, I first came to the city like maybe tours, school tours, nursery tours, you guys, all those. Okay, we shall go to know her experience, first time seeing the city, and also coming to the city officially. Like, I have come to the city, I have come to stay. My story is interesting. Imagine my grand entry in the city was like, I think, on a truck of timber. I have stories to tell, because my mom used to sell timber. But now that is not, it's not my turn. It is your turn. It's her turn to tell us how she came to the city. Introduce yourself. Tell us where we can find you. And you.
Yeah, guys, welcome back to my channel. How I came to the city. Like how I came to the city, I would come with dad to and fro.
Could you remember the very first time you came with your father as a little girl to the city?
The very first time I came to the city.
The city, we mean Kampala City. You people may be thinking, oh, we are meaning New York City. No, Kampala City.
Yeah, the very first time I came to the city, I think I was like 6, 5. And my dad was here in the city doing at LDC, like Lord Development Center. So he sent his friend from village to come and pick me and bring me to the city.
Oh, he was yearning to see his daughter.
So
first, wait. How did it feel like?
I didn't sleep.
You're going to Kampala. People saw me here shed tears about the trip I missed, but people, you don't understand, okay? How did it feel like coming to Kampala?
That night, actually that week, I didn't sleep.
So he came days earlier?
Yeah, he came days earlier, and by then I was at my grandfather's place in Rampala. That side, if you know Rampala. So I was at my grandfather's place, and there were many like aunties, uncles, everyone. Hey, before we sleep, we would do like prayer gathering, all that thing. Then that uncle came and told my grandfather that dad sent me. I should go for a holiday. What?
In Kampala?
Yes, in Kampala.
And you were eavesdropping. I'm sure the conversation was not concerning, because in an African culture, if elders are talking, you're not allowed to add a word. You're not allowed to eavesdrop. Like, it is an elderly people's what talk. So they always say, if you're there listening, do you want to become a rumamonga? Go away. So where were you?
No, by then, by the time I was telling him, I wasn't around. But that's how our granddad used to narrate,
everything,
from the grassroots. So we were there praying. Like after praying, I remember I was seated next to one of my aunties, and I would do like. Me, okay, for the first time, Kampala didn't come like into my mind, but I was like, Dad,
I'm going to meet my dad. Okay.
Because
how long had you taken without meeting him?
Like some months. Because I remember the last time I had met him, he came, like he would come in the night, in the morning. I couldn't see him, you guys.
I know working parents. I know.
So
so the whole fancy thing was mainly about dad, not about
but
Kampala.
Yes, but later we went to sleep. We sleep in different locations because we were many.
I know.
But fortunately, fortunately, Dad had built a house. So girls were sleeping at Dad's house. Boys were sleeping. There is one of our other uncles who had put a house. Little kids would sleep in grandfather's house in different rooms of different grandmothers. So that's another story.
And that's actually, she's basically taking you through the homestead.
Yeah,
and it's, I think it's a typical homestead of an extended family.
It was a very lovely family. So when we reached there were like around the dining room, there was a table. Hey,
you guys had a table in your dining.
Yeah.
In your grandfather's house.
Yes.
You're rich, Jojo. You are rich.
Not really, but there was like not in my grandfather's house, but there was a table. But in my dad's house where girls used to put up. I was young, but they were old, like secondary, university, many over 30. When I say girls, I'm meaning that crowd. Okay. So there was like a long table before you enter bedrooms. Then I stood there. And I told them, hey, I was very short, young, stubborn. I'm like, hey, no one is going to sleep minus hearing me how I'm going to Kampala, what I will be saying.
Say it in your local language. I'm sure you were not saying it in English. Because the your language sounds like...
I said, wait. Hataka jawab, yam. Hataka jawab, yam. Mwisha. Imagine taking those
come
things.
Here.
Hey, like, come here.
That's why you guys, that's why I told her to use her language. I know the words they use, so translating them to English is hard. So it's like, you say I'll translate, huh?
Like, come here. Atakajruwa, yam. Wisha. And the way I'm doing like this, and I was very young and stubborn, short. And I'm telling these girls of 15, 18, 20, you know.
Let no one sleep without hearing this news.
They all laughed. Some had entered the bed, so they all came.
The news of going to Kampala.
These were step aunties and real aunties. So they came, they were like,
Tell us.
Then I'm like, when I reached Kampala, I will say.
So, tell us about the very day you're setting off from the village coming to Kampala.
That was the real night. Do you think I slept or did I allow them to sleep? No. Hey. So, I didn't sleep. I don't remember actually sleeping. Because I remember it was around 5. Uncle came. Yeah. He came and we went on the
bus
road,
station.
on the bus station. Then the bus came. That bus was from Sorokin, Kizikaba, those things of
probably even Rwanda.
Rwanda. So we boarded. But on my way, I will ask Uncle, are there trees?
Where?
In Kampala.
Oh God, you're really a jungle girl.
Are there trees? Are there grass? Or they are only full of flats? What? Because I knew Kampala is like
only flats.
Heaven, like glasses. Because people would talk about Kampala, I would like. So I didn't sleep the whole journey.
You saw trees running past the bus.
Then I'm like, trees. I feel like pewing. Then it's like
I know the feeling. Yeah.
Then
remember, you want to see as little kids. You literally want to see whatever is happening, and then you're seeing the trees are running.
Yeah. So I
then
felt
you get this
dizzy
feeling,
and
like...
I felt like pewing. Then he knew how my dad used to care for me, how he used to touch me, how we used to. So he also grabbed me and like put me in his coat and he's like.
So that you stopped seeing the running trees.
Then, but me, I couldn't surrender. Hey, I'm going to see. Where have you reached? What is this now? What?
As if you
I was like this, but until we reached Kampala. How when we reached Kampala? Was my dream.
You saw many cars like
I saw many cars. I saw like good buildings. Then Dad came. I was very happy. I think it was a Friday because the next day he took me to Kabaka's palace. And by then, guys, you would not enter with shoes or with sandals. What we used to leave them on the what? On the gate. Actually, that was not that big gate. But we leave our sandals there and then we enter, see the Kabaka. Then later would come away from somewhere, then we enter to go and see those tortoise, the big one.
By those things have lived
Yeah.
there for over 70 years.
Because,
that's why they even sing about them.
Yeah, because Dad used to stay near Mengo. We used to say Mengo. But Dad, I'm very annoyed by then, would be with the building very close.
Why?
We would be with the home there. He stayed there for long and it was like our home.
That doesn't guarantee that he should have a home.
No, we should have had a home.
No, you don't know the responsibilities he had. You can't even say that.
I wanted
no. Okay, you build for him a home in the city.
He can't come.
Hey. So that means his priority was not in the city, even from the beginning. So that was the first time she came to town as a little girl. Now I want to see the grand entry back as an old person.
The grand entry. No, but after then I would come, go. But then the grand entry was...
Like you've come, not as a visitor.
Come was the university. That was 2013.
13. It must be 13. And do you know, most people in the city came for education.
Yeah.
They came for studies, and then they always find that village life is hard and they don't go back. That is how the city is always increasing in numbers every year. Because many people come for studies, and once they finish, they don't even think of going back to improve their... Okay, I think they are going so hard on them, not necessarily improving where they come from, but some of them just don't want to go back. They feel it's not cool, like snow. But so, it's okay if you can work hard in the city, go back, develop your place.
So I came around 2013 for my education. I stayed around.
Who were you staying with?
Before I came direct to my auntie. Actually, I came during vacation time. Then like 3 months passed. They released our exam. Like, are they what? You see,
which one? List.
Last senior 6.
Admission list. Results. USCEU. Advanced exams.
Advanced level exams. So they released them and I had performed. So during that time we started looking for universities, applying. Time passed.
Where were you staying?
At my auntie's place.
Okay. So you got to UCU?
Yes, I go to UCU.
Was there any excitement like, I'm studying in Kampala? Because initially you're not studying in Kampala, right?
Yeah, I wasn't, but the fact that I was there, the excitement was about the university, me joining the university and as a law student, so I was very happy. Before then we did some entry exam. So
the pre-entry?
Yes, the pre-entry by then. So I passed. But after...
And you admitted for law? And
I was admitted. Still, I had went to Nkumba University, but they didn't like, they never wanted to give me law. They wanted to give me criminal law. But Dad was like, no, how come? That one is the course within
law.
It's the course unit within law. So, no. That's when we went to UCU. I think I applied among the last. Then I managed to do the pre-entries and
you passed.
So
let me ask you, as you joined the university, I know you're excited and all that. Did you notice any people's first times in Kampala? Like you probably know this one is her first time in Kampala, and how were they behaving? Like first time in the city?
At least me.
Because you used to come before, but there are people who it's their very first time to step in Kampala.
Leave alone that I used to come and go. But people, I'm a villager, but people have village in themselves.
Tell us some experiences.
So me, the first time I experienced the village people around, it was around hostels. Oh my God.
First of all, they see where you come from by the things you pack to the hostel. You have brought yams, cassava. You people in university don't find that cool. Yeah, so when you bring those things, they definitely you come from a village. And coming from the western side, one thing I'm sure, these guys always pack a sack of millet, because they always take a millet porridge and what? And the millet tapioca, is it?
No, it's millet.
A millet bread.
Millet, but I don't take bread. That was bread. Millet bread is it's not for me. It's not for me.
So what are those village signs you said, and you could tell, this colleague is straight away from the village to Kampala?
I couldn't even bring flour for the first time.
Why?
Because
Was it a shaming? Oh God, why?
But later you have to bring in portions and in In style.
Wiseacking.
Yeah, you wiseack bringing something.
But
And
it is not just food. Why should you be ashamed of
you know
food?
what makes me like think like some girls, you at university we don't normally understand. How after preparing it, you take it with good heart, smiling, all happy.
And many people who have not carried it, they want it. So because some come and borrow the fluff from you. Like, I don't feel anything ashaming about food.
So there was this girl. We were going to like I didn't go around those hostels around Rubaga Mengo. I went to Global Court. It's in Makere because I had friends who had joined Makere. Most of them Makere was.
So you would come from Makere to UCU?
No, I was Muchkoni.
Hey.
So I would pass Nankurabie, then you go to Rubaga. It's very easy.
Branch in city,
yes,
okay.
Yes, it's very near. I was at this UCU here.
In town?
In town, the Rubaga side, Mengo. Not the other one, the main campus. So I managed somehow. I went into that hostel, though it was meant for Makere University students, but my friends were there. So we saw this girl. We had the kitchen down. Rumonde.
Sweet potatoes. And campus babes is like, sweet potatoes. But it is good
leave
food.
alone that
it's even better food than those fries you eat.
Putting on like wrappers.
Like this, like me with my wrapper. Because this is like a village signature. Like this.
The way she would talk.
Like very local.
I'm local, but
you know, Jojo, as you grow older, you get to appreciate people who are proud of who they are and where they come from.
Yeah, but later that girl, she changed. She's the most.
And people come to town and adopt the city culture.
Actually, when she finds me, I'm now the local girl, and she's hyped.
Queen. Okay.
She would say, she would meet you and say, "Banana."
How are you just?
She would meet you and is like, I was very bad love. Me too, I was.
Oh, guys.
Yeah, then that's it. Everything was very. By then there was this Tusker project fame. You go, you see things, you're like.
So you don't tell me you went and auditioned for Tusker project fame.
Uganda watch at Panamera. Uganda watch. Like things were exciting. University is exciting, and like.
So that's how Jojo. That's her first experiences in Kampala and all that.
That's her first experience.
English is not my friend.
I know.
Those are her first experiences in Kampala. First as a little girl and then now as a grown up. I know when you're coming to campus, you're more excited about university, the freedom and all that.
Hey, there is another story. I got lost. I was going to Wandege. I was going to the city, but I ended up in Wandege.
Oh God.
From Mumbuya. I boarded. I didn't know where I can get off from.
So you went straight to Wandege?
I didn't, like near YMCA. Actually, I didn't reach the Wandege side. Then I asked the lady, where is Kampala Road? Like from City Square. Like, we left it behind the ghetto. So I got off.
The first thing to do,
and I walked, instead of walking straight.
You continued?
I went back, but I took there is a junction. So I slid down. I found myself in,
Taxi Park.
That other side of Namuyuba Park.
Namayuba.
That's
still at the outskirts of the city center. One thing you should know, if you ever go somewhere and you don't know the places, once you sit, tell the conductor or the driver, please, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm told I should get out at this stage. Period. You guys, experiences in Kampala, you can never be exhausted. They can never be exhausted. That was Jojo's first experiences in Kampala, and wait and see mine. Me, I'm a ninja. Born a ninja.
Guys, thank you for watching. Please
Thank you
don't
so
forget
much.
to subscribe. Erinah TL's channel,
Jojo's
Joan
channel.
Obadiah's channel. Please subscribe, show us some love. Tell a friend to share, comment, like, subscribe.
You can even tell your exes, by the way.
Yeah.
See you right in the next video.